When it comes to praising or giving praise, one of the questions that's always asked is, why do we praise? Well, the simplest answer would be we praise people to motivate them. So when someone does something that's positive and we want to motivate them, we would praise them. And when we praise them, when they feel good about it, they will tend to want to repeat that particular action. So, as a supervisor, as a team leader, as a manager, we want to praise actions that we want to see repeated. So, when they do something good, we praise that particular good action, they will tend to repeat that particular action. Another main reason that we want to praise is um, not just praise actions that they do on a daily basis, but also have a bigger picture as to the kind of team that we want to develop. Sometimes we're so busy putting out fires that we forget that as a manager, as a team leader, our job is also to mold the team into that perfect team that we want in the near future. So, for example, if we want the team to be a team that consists of a caring kind of attitude, so caring is the overall kind of team that we want to develop. But on a daily basis, what are the actions that they take that constitute or that supports this caring kind of team? So, for example, they take the initiative to help people. They are able to lend a hand to guests, customers, even before a customer asks for help. They are always there for the customers. So these are actions that your staff can take on a daily basis that will support the caring concept, the concept of the team that we want to develop. So when we have in our heads an idea of the team that we want to develop over a longer period of time, 6 months, 1 year down the road, for example, a caring team, then whenever we see that any of our team members are taking actions that support this caring concept, those are the daily actions that we praise. So, for example, we see someone going out of the way, helping someone, helping a guest, helping a customer. So, and we know that's showing initiative, and showing initiative is caring. So we praise that. Or we see, we find one of our staff going out of the way and helping a customer even before the customer seeks assistance. So that's also caring, because then they are paying attention to this, to the visitors, they're paying attention to the customers, and they are again being proactive rather than reactive. So even before a customer asks for help, they are there to actually assist the customer. So that also shows caring. So once we have an idea of the kind of team we want to develop, then the next question we got to ask ourselves is, what are the daily actions that they would take in support of this that shows that we are a caring team? And these daily actions are the things that we want to identify and praise. And when we start praising them, and when the team realizes that these actions are actions that's important, this is what the team leader or the supervisor wants us to do, that's why he's praising it, they tend to do it more often, and these actions becomes norms. And then it slowly becomes a culture, and then it slowly becomes part of the team's character. And then you've developed a team that's caring. So it could be caring, it could be you want to develop a team that's very team oriented, where they're very supportive of each other. So overall, you want them to be a very close knit, supportive team. But the question is, on a daily basis, what are things that they've got to do in support of that? So, for example, they stay back a little bit longer to help each other out. They volunteer to, give a helping hand when someone needs a helping hand. They come in a little bit early, to clear the group's work. So all these are daily actions that they can take in support of becoming a team that's very close-knit and supporting of each other. So when you start praising these daily actions, coming in early, leaving in late, helping each other out, volunteering to help each other out, when you start praising these things, what happens is these things becomes norm because it's being repeated, and then it becomes part of the culture of the team, and then it becomes just how the team functions. And then you've developed a team that's very close-knit, that's helping each other out, that's a really a team, a one unit. So not just use praise to identify some of the good things that they do on a daily basis, but also as a team leader, as a supervisor, as a manager, have an idea of the kind of team I want to develop over a longer period of time, 6 months, 1 year down the road. Once you identify that particular kind of team that you want to develop, then the question to ask ourselves is, what are the daily actions that they take that support this particular concept of being a team or being a caring team? And once you can identify that, so you seek out, and the minute they start practicing these daily actions, this is where we praise. So, and the reason is you want them to actually repeat it until it becomes a norm, it becomes part of the culture of the team. And that's where we develop a team and we mold them according to the concept that we have in our minds. Catch you on the next video. Thanks, bye.